While we hope that you, Penn Staters of 2055, reap the rewards of today's fight for a better campus, there are undoubtedly aspects of the Penn State experience that many hope will last the next 50 years. So the question is, what should change and what should remain the same?
I would hope Penn State pride never goes away. It is a rare breed. I don't think there is anything like it in the country or in the world. So I would hope that in 50 years, our students, our faculty, our staff, whoever happens to be working at the university and however that experience is structured, that there is still that incredible pride of being a Nittany Lion, of being a part of this community. But I would also hope that in 50 years, we would not have to talk about concerns in the community about certain populations not feeling welcome and not being a part of the family, that everyone who enters this place is embraced, is valued, is appreciated, and really does feel a part of a very special community.
Hope in 50 years that we don't have the same campus issues, the same campus climate. You know, I hope things are changed drastically. I mean, if I study back 50 years, some of the same things that students were demanding for 50 years ago, we're demanding right now. You know, in '68, there was a big, large student protest in which they've asked for a lot of the same things that we have asked for either last year or this year. So I hope these things are meaningfully addressed soon rather than later. You know, I don't want, you know, my kids and grandkids, and when they become students and able to go to college and things like that, if they should do so, to be met with a certain, you know, with an atmosphere like this one.
One of the things that is very important to me is putting people first and humanizing the university, and that's something we've paid a lot of attention to. We've also built a lot of buildings and tried to improve the appearance of the campus, try to make Penn State more competitive with other leading institutions of higher education. We have created a number of new academic programs, a School of Information Sciences and Technology, the Schreier Honors College, which has been very successful. We're just this year deploying a new program in forensic sciences. We're broadening the international focus of the university. We have created the Penn State World Campus, which is our outreach academic unit that reaches around the state, around the country, and around the world to deliver courses through web-based interactive technologies. We've upgraded the university substantially in terms of its own information technology opportunities. So there have been a lot of developments in the last 10 years. It's been a period of considerable growth and progress for us. I think it will be important to continue to develop the facilities and infrastructure of the university, even while we take more and more advantage of information technology to deliver instruction in other ways. The traditional 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. sit in a classroom and hear lectures from a faculty member is changing right now, and I suspect that will continue to change with more and more information being available electronically, more information being available on the web, and people connecting with each other and communicating with their faculty members in different ways. I expect that we'll do more and more of that over time.
We're obviously a growing campus, and we have a very large student body right now, but everybody kind of finds that part that they're involved in and that they feel that shrinks the community down for them, but then they're still involved in that larger, we are Penn State community. I hope that's the same, and like I said, I hope I can come back and be proud of what the students are doing, and you know, hopefully I'll have some money by then I can donate back to what the students are doing and really be involved in that aspect. Things that I hope are different. I really hope we could become more of a student-centered university, and I think the current administration with Vicki and Graham are really working hard towards that goal. And I think it's going to happen, and I think students are really going to have a say in what's going on on the campus, what projects are the administration taking on, and what is best for the students, because in the end, I think that's the most important part of the university. Obviously, the research that comes out is incredible, but in the end, it's an institution of higher learning for students, and we can't lose sight of that. It seems like all the construction that Penn State's doing, it's really getting away from students having cars on campus. It seems that they're cutting back on spots and where we can park, which is fine. You'll get used to it. I mean, 50 years from now, you'll be used to it. You probably won't know the difference, but it definitely certainly was more convenient freshman and sophomore year. You had a little more leniency.
I don't think students should have to get to any point where they feel unheard in any atmosphere, whether it's, you know, academic or not, or socially based. So I would say that study the history that you're a part of, and study things that happened in 2005, things that happened in 2001.
You know, I talk about that kind of caring and cohesive community. I think one of the risks that really jeopardizes that within Penn State and throughout higher education is the abuse of alcohol. I think alcohol is clearly the drug of choice at Penn State, and I think a lot of our students are risking their lives and the lives of others. So if we are going to build that kind of a caring community, we need to tackle the excessive drinking, not the social life and not the having fun at college, because that is a big part of the college experience. But I do think we need to address the dangerous part of the social life and make sure students are taking care of each other, not drinking to the point where they're risking their life or getting behind a wheel and risking somebody else's life. So I think that's one of the issues we need to address within higher education.
We need to catch up. Our record keeping, our technologies are kind of still in the mid-90s, and now we're kind of catching up. We just had a new website this year, and we need to improve on that, and we're really hoping to kind of spread the Thon bug to other schools and get a little more national attention, and really just try and grow. Penn State students are really capable of great things, and you know, everything we do is really run by the students. We have my committee's broken down into 16 different, 16 individuals who all are in charge of different things, from corporate relations, marketing, hospitality, morale. I mean, you name it, we really cover everything, and there's really something for everyone to be involved with. And 50 years from now, I just imagine the same thing, only on a larger scale.
50 years from now, it's hard to envision what Penn State will be like, because it's changed so much in the last 4 years. I mean, we've had, 15, 20 new buildings since I've arrived here. So I think, Penn State will just be this huge city with skyscrapers all across campus in 50 years from now. And State College, too. I think back to things I see, videos I see from 50 years ago, and I think, wow, I can't believe, everything was in black and white back then, or, I can't believe people talked like that back then, and 50 years from now, I can't imagine what people are thinking, looking back at this, whether I sound like an idiot or, how things look now, does my shirt look stupid, But 50 years from now, who knows where the collegian will be? I mean, we might be totally on the web, we might not be the newspapers where you pick up going into class every day. Starting this year, we're really focusing on our website, trying to revamp that, redesign it, and really bring it into the 21st century. Because who knows if newspapers will be around another 50 years from now. So we have to kind of look to the future and almost assume that the web is going to be our future, instead of actually having a newspaper you pick up in class every day. It might just be where, you get your news beamed to your apartment, your dorm every day, or you just, have the internet 50 years from now and you just log on the website every morning. So we've been trying to revamp our website, make it more interactive,